Here we go on an adventure. Ooh.
And on that note, hey everybody, and welcome back to our...
Whoa, hold up. We're starting with that?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking shit. Alright.
Yeah, we're starting with that. So welcome back to our playthrough of Let's Go Pikachu for the Nintendo Switch. In the last part, we got to Cerulean City and did some stuff. And in this part, we're going to continue exploring City and maybe do some other stuff. And apparently Onyxy says Jam Jam.
Jam Jam.
Yeah, talk to that woman. Let's see what she says. I was stopped. Well, okay, never mind. I guess I'm not going to get to... That was utterly unnecessary, skipping my dialogue like that.
Alright, I'll go back.
I was stopped when I tried to enter a Pokemon with my dear Onyxy. That was utterly unnecessary. My Onyxy is such a good boy that it goes in its Pokeball in a tight space, even without being asked. That's pretty crazy. But I think the house you actually want to go to is the one next to this one.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. Because there's actually an item in one of these houses' backyards, and in order to do that, we need to go in this house.
Okay.
So this dude's gonna be like, hey, guess what? Wait, that's my old woman. Only skilled trainers can collect gym badges. That's my old man voice. I should be doing like a middle-aged dude voice. May I tell you some interesting little bit? Come visit me anytime you wish.
Caterpie. Does my boyfriend sound dumb?
But yeah, if we... Well, fuck you! Okay. Alright, let's GTFO.
GTFO.
Yeah. So back here, there's an item that you can get. And this is in the original game too, which is nifty. I'm glad they kept something as simple as that, but that's a rare candy. So
what does that do?
I think we went over it once before, but it levels up one of your Pokemon. Just instantly, instant level up. So
Really?
yeah, the best advice I can give with rare candies is save them until like the end of the game. Like when we're about to go fight the final boss, like the Pokemon League. When we challenge the League, use them then. Save them until then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but we actually fought Sketty here on Nugget Bridge, and now we're gonna actually take on the Nugget Bridge Challenge. So what this is...
We already did this.
Well, we did it in a failed recording that we aren't keeping.
Oh.
Yeah. So what the Nugget Bridge is the Nugget Bridge is a bridge, obviously, that consists of 5 trainers that you need to defeat. We would skip past this, but it is required in order to beat the game. And they've also actually, what's the word, weakened all of these trainers to the point where all of them have one Pokemon and these fights are over before they even start, which is really lame because I think I complained about this in a previous part, but one thing I really am not a fan of, and I know a lot of people will agree with me regardless of how they feel about the newer games, whether they like them or not, trainers having one Pokemon, like every single trainer having one Pokemon to it maximum, is super lame and unfun because the battles are over before you even start. It's like the equivalent of a Sonic Forces level. The level is over before it starts, just like the battle, you know? Like that was such an unfun battle because you just used Ember, it was over. That was it. That was the whole fight. And all of these trainers, I believe, have one Pokemon now, as opposed to like 2 or 3.
That's actually dumb. I would have preferred that to give it a little bit more of a challenge. So is this supposed to be like a beginner game for like new...
Yeah, so this is baby's first Pokemon game, essentially. I mean, I'm not calling you a baby, it's just that's how the game is made.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
The game is literally made for, like, idiots who have, like, no comprehension of how a game works. Maybe that's a little harsh. Okay, I'm joking. There's some hyperbole there. But a lot of people have played other Pokemon games before this one and been completely fine. This game is like the overprotective mother who not only holds their child's hand, but
they're still suckling at the teeth.
Dresses them up in bubble wrap and carries them and fucking make sure that everyone around them maintains a social distance of 12 feet, double the recommended amount. You know, like, it's so overprotective that it literally walks you through the game. To a point, there are some aspects of Let's Go that at the very least do allow you to kind of move out of that, like with the Master Trainers, which we haven't seen yet, but we will way later. And other mechanics like shiny hunting, things that newcomers wouldn't really get into, but still, compared to the other mainline Pokemon games, this is very, very dumbed down. Which, it's good for like 6-year-olds, but I was playing Pokemon Blue at 6 years old, and I had no trouble playing that game. Like, I had so much fun. I'd got all the way to the Elite Four, and then I'd lose, which was fine. Because at 6 years old, I don't expect a 6-year-old to really beat the final boss. I didn't beat my first Pokemon champion until I was like maybe 9. I think I was 9 when I was in 3rd grade. Yeah, I was 9 when the first trainer I ever beat, the first champion I ever beat was Wallace in Pokemon Emerald, and that was when I was 9 years old. So, again, I was a 9-year-old and I beat a fucking Pokemon game. That's all I'm saying. You know, I really think that the developers need to stop treating their audience like babies. But this whole playthrough is not going to be me going on about that over and over again. So that's all I really needed to say. I will bring up other things that I think other games do better. And this is not going to be the only game we play on this channel that's Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
So you will see what I mean when we play those other games. Like, what we'll probably do, I don't think I'm going to have you play the original Red and Blue or Fire Red and Leaf Green because you're already experiencing Kanto through this. I mean, maybe we'll do Kanto again in like, I don't know, 8 years if we're still doing this, which I doubt by that point, but who knows, you know, anything's possible. But the next game we'll be doing is probably just Gen 2, and then we'll just go through Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5, you know. But again, that's assuming this channel is around for like 10 years, which I doubt it will be. I don't know how long we're going to be doing this channel, so...
Probably a month.
Wow. We've been going for more than a month, so, you know.
Yeah. God, when did we even start this? March?
We started recording in April, and we started releasing at the end of May. But...
It's almost 3 months.
Yeah, we've been uploading to the channel for about 3 months, and we've been recording for 4.
Yeah.
Also,
we actually have a bunch of extra videos that were meant to be released because we didn't know our system that, you know, how we were going to do videos at first. And we were just going to do like blind playthroughs of like games.
They weren't even playthroughs.
It was just like a first time
playthrough. Hey.
Yeah, like and it was like an hour, and they like that's like the Mario one and like Zelda. I think we had like Worms Battlegrounds, like Nightmare or Little Nightmares. Yeah, it was
Sims 4.
Yeah, so I am awful at editing. Absolutely.
You're not awful at editing. You're awful at finishing edits.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so, like, that was back when we didn't even know we were gonna do, like, just Let's Plays. Like, we were doing these things where we'd record a game for, like, an hour or two, and then we would just chop it up and edit it to be, like, I don't know.
Like, the funny parts, but
yeah, but we just didn't like that, and I don't know. I much prefer doing a full-on game, because this is just the kind of style that I'm, like, familiar with watching on YouTube, and it just allows us to experience the full game, and we're not just getting a snippet of it. And, you know, one thing that I'm, like, really big about is sharing my gaming, like, my games that I really enjoy and games that I love with you. Like, that's the whole reason I really started doing this channel, because I wanted to do a gaming channel, even though I knew that it wasn't going to be like a full thing. Like, I have my main channel that I really worry about. This is just like a side little fun project, and it gives us an excuse to play games together, you know, and it really it provides me with the opportunity to share games with you, and vice versa. I mean, that's what Ty was, and one of our upcoming projects is going to be like that too. You know, so there's just a lot of positives to this that I really enjoy, and you know, that's really what our channel's about. So Again, no idea how long we're going to be doing this for, because, you know, life is life and things may come up that we'll have to stop, or we just may not, you know, find it fun anymore, or whatever may happen. Who knows? But at least for the foreseeable future, we do intend on keeping with this, hopefully.
I will say this is doing a lot better than Shaler Gaming. That was so stupid.
That's true. That's true.
So stupid.
Shaler Gaming was it was an experiment. We tried, but it just wasn't happening.
No, it was awful.
The nice thing about this compared to streaming is that we can do it whenever we feel like. We don't have to like do it at 7 p.m. on Monday and Thursday or anything like that. Like it's just, you know,
it was a strain on our relationship for sure.
It was. Let's talk to this guy up here before you go down there.
Oh.
Because he's got a bleep blop.
Bleep blop!
What up, my bleep blops? So he is not good at raising Pokemon. So he's going to give it to you.
Give me that bleep blop.
Yeah, so the number of Pokemon you caught is 50. I want you to have this Charmander. Will you take it? Yep. So as long as you meet that threshold, he will give you a Charmander. So there you go. You got a Charmander. But we already have a Charmander, obviously, so there's no point in switching to this one. But this is another way to get Charmander in case you missed it on an earlier route. Now we can go down and to the left, by the way. Or we can go this way, whichever. That's an Oddish up there, I believe, and that's an item, which you can't get. Oh, okay, you're going back for it. Yeah, so little fun fact, I forget if it's still here, so I'm gonna hold my tongue because I think it is still here on this route right here.
An invisible thing?
No, there's a certain Pokemon that spawns on this route that was in the original game, and I think it's still here. Because that is one thing about this game compared to the original is the spawns are adjusted a little bit, so like Charmander and Bulbasaur weren't available in the original game on those routes, but they are in Let's Go, which is neat. Although in Yellow you could get a Bulbasaur and a Charmander as a gift, but again, most of the spawns are still the same. Like in terms of the Pokemon, the rates may have been adjusted here and there, and like the whole rare encounter, like Chansey, is certainly changed. There are other Pokemon that have rare encounters, which was mostly done because of the removal of a certain area, which we'll be covering at a later point. But, Oddish is learning Razor Leaf. That's a pretty decent move. I don't know how long you intend on having Oddish on your team, but you may as well get rid of Absorb or Poison Powder or Sleep Powder. I'd keep Acid, though. But, yeah, nice. I know that in my one run-through of, and my usual run-throughs of Gen 1, I've actually started using Vileplume a decent amount as, like, my main Grass-type Pokemon, because I usually pick Charmander as my starter. So, yeah, that's nifty. But if we go down here, there's an item for starters, which is a Raspberry. And up there is actually Venonat, which I don't know if we've caught Venonat yet, have we?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Venonat doesn't usually spawn here in the original game, so as soon as I bring up the fact that most of them are the same, well, here's one that's completely proving me wrong. Oof. Nice. And don't forget that when it's off to the left, you want to throw leftwards.
It still went.
Yeah, I know, because I think the thing is, like, when we do a synchronized throw, it'll, like, kind of manually or automatically shift the throw towards the Pokemon. Because I swung left, but I saw you swung down.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how the game prioritizes it, but yeah, Caterpie is not going to evolve, yeah.
Mash that B button.
Yep, so that's Venonat, bug poison type. But if we could run around here just briefly... Oh, there's Psyduck. That's another Pokemon that doesn't spawn here normally. So, okay, I guess I'm just going to eat my words.
That was weird.
Oops. Yeah, it was weird.
I have been playing a major... We both have. Playing a major amount of Pokemon Go. And we both started in 2016, and I think that's when all the hype was.
Yeah, in July 2016 when the game first came out, Pokemon Go was like the biggest thing ever.
Yeah. Like, wasn't the president even talking about it?
Yes.
Yeah. So, We've both been playing that a lot, and there's like this lake near us.
Yeah, forget it.
Oh, Psybeam?
I'd get rid of Tackle. Psybeam is a psychic type special move, which is pretty good.
Okay. There's this lake near us, and it's like on 4 corners of the lake. There's gyms, there's tons and tons and tons of Pokestops all around it. And, you know, we're trying to get, like, our exercise in and go walking and stuff like that. And so I'm somebody who's very, very, very unmotivated to walk and stuff like that. I also have awful ass knees. So, fucking shit, I hate bitchies. So, you know, it's not as popular anymore.
Well,
but it's nice that we have that as a distraction, for me at least. And plus, it's really, really nice because, like, we're, you know...
Fuck out of here.
Dick. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I saw you swing, but...
Right. You know, we're usually home a lot, and we live in, like, a little townhouse where, I don't know, they're all connected and stuff. It's almost like a duplex, but...
It's still an apartment, though.
Yeah. We don't have very many windows or anything because, obviously, we have people on both sides of us. And so it's really nice to just, you know, go out and sit when it's not disgustingly hot. So yeah, it's been nice. Don't you agree?
Yeah. I'm really I don't know what the odds of it spawning are, but don't, well, okay, we can go for Psyduck again, but I was just gonna say we can just kind of just sit and wait for a little bit and see what pops up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't even mind just like cutting to if it spawns or not. But yeah, I suppose we could just show a little bit of catching because these are new Pokemon you can get on this route in case you want to use a Venonat or a Psyduck.
Yeah.
But
well, while we're waiting and stuff, I'm gonna grind Pokeballs for our Pokestop.
Of course.
What? Listen, I only have like 15 Ultra Balls left.
Alright, well yeah, I think we'll just cut until we see if it spawns or not, so just bear with us, guys.
Alright, so that proved to be uneventful, so also excuse the idiot neighbor that's mowing. Why did it stop me?
Because I accidentally shook the Joy-Con to spawn out, but I'm back now, and also nowhere near you. But I'm working my way back. There I am.
Hi.
So yeah, that's an item. Let's see what it is.
It's a pot ion.
Nope, it's an extra special defense.
Expedef.
That is an Expedef, yeah.
It's Elon Musk's daughter's name. Fuck, I tried to run around it.
But, yeah, so that item, you don't really need to... Oh, okay. I'm surprised it activated, but... you don't really need to worry about what that item does right now.
It's an Expedef.
I never use the X items. Basically what they do is they just raise your stat as, like, an item you can use to raise a specific stat of a Pokemon. I never use it. I never use it, so... But yeah, 3 Pokemon leveled up. Not bad.